Return to your inner child. Return to the things that made you happy and satisfied in life when you were a kid. Trust me, guys. Believe me. Once again, I'm not a life coach or a guru. I'm not selling you a course. I'm not selling you anything besides the idea of believing in yourself and your inner child, because lots of us as adults, we walk around thinking that, you were once a child and then you became a teenager and then you became an adult. And these are just, you leave behind these people, but they are within you. Your child, is the first, I believe, like the first purest form of yourself and your consciousness and who you are as a person. And then as you grow up, society tells you what is valuable, what is cool, what is acceptable, and you kind of, forego the things that you enjoyed and loved as a child. And for me, for example, I always dreamed of as a child playing for my national team, South Africa. Bafana Bafana, you can see I'm wearing the jersey now. And I always thought I want to become a professional and represent my country at the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup. And unfortunately, I didn't get to do that. But I've realized that in a different, unique way, in a weird way, I am representing my country. And the more I started to go back to that idea that it's possible, because, I thought, let me go back to how I thought of, when I was a child. And I realized, oh, wow, I'm an English tutor online, and I tutor, so many different students from all over the world. Hey, guys, you might be watching me now from my classes. And I thought, wow, it really showed me that I'm able to do one of my childhood dreams is to represent South Africa. And many of these students of mine, they've never, been to South Africa. They've never spoken to a South African, and they trust me and have lessons with me and trust me to help them improve and progress their English and their speaking abilities. And I'm so, honored to be given that, There's so many different tutors from England, America, Ireland, Australia, wherever. And they picked the South African RAF, they picked the South African guy to help them change their lives. And so I went to, that's one of the ideas that I've really, really been feeling strongly about, is to go back to your inner child and believe the things that you might have believed, the dreams that you believed in as a child, believe the possibilities that you thought of as a child, the things you like to do, your hobbies, your interests. I know many people that suffer from depression, you go through this phase or this point where you don't like anything anymore. And to anybody that's feeling like that, I've previously felt like that once upon a time. And what helped me is returning to the things that I liked doing as a child. And even if they don't produce any money, don't do it for the money, guys. The money will follow, I promise you that. But really just start thinking about what were you passionate about, Me as a child, I used to love English. I used to love the language. I used to love writing. I used to love creative writing. I used to love speaking the language and the sounds and learning just, and then when I became a teenager and a young adult, I just, was trying to be like everyone else. Everyone says, society says, be an engineer. Society says, be, I don't know, doctors are valuable. And they are, but I don't think everyone has to be a doctor. Society says, teachers, it's a tough time and you don't really get paid that much. But I've realized that's my passion, is to not only teach, but to learn, In my position, being a tutor and a teacher of English, I have been the one so many times learning so many new things about the world, different cultures, different people, different countries, different languages as well. And I've always just loved being a citizen of the world, and appreciating different cultures. So that's what we do here on Central Mania, We appreciate each other, we support each other, and we are influenced by each other. We live in a global society, and I really appreciate and love the time that we are in right now in 2024. It's such an interesting time. And go back to your inner child, guys. I know message was a bit all over the place. It's okay though. The message that I really want to nail down and get across to you guys is go back to the things you enjoyed doing as a child, whether that was painting, whether that was, writing songs or singing or baking, cooking, whatever it is. Just even if it's a hobby that you incorporate and you find ways down the line to monetize that or make money out of that, it's a way more fulfilling life, I believe. And here at Central Mania, I don't give any advice. All I can give you guys is my experience. This is my experience with it. And I'm just trying not to be selfish with the information that I have as a 27-year-old man that's been through some interesting things in his life that I will continue to share with you guys going forward in this journey. I don't want to keep them to myself. I want to share them with whoever finds value and help with that. And I just want to be as useful as I can be. I'm a servant and I'm here to help. And this is Central Mania. This is the man behind the mania, the first video of our series going forward. We will see how many we end up doing. But right now, that's my idea for today. Go back and return to your inner child that's inside of you and nurture and care for that young boy or that young girl, that young person within you. And really, you will start to feel really, really happy, satisfied. And I think you'll be able to give back and help a lot of people once you are able to heal and help the inner child that you have been ignoring and that society made you put to the side and neglect. Okay, guys, have a great day. Thank you for your time. And I want you guys to please go out there in the world and be as useful as you can to those that need help. Anyone, no act of kindness is too big or small. Kindness is kindness, guys. Generosity is the key. Let's go out there and be as useful as we can.